Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome back to this Final Boss Fight live stream of Minecraft. Nearly said D&D. This is not that. My name is John, and I am here in our Minecraft server in the basement, just having a quick look because turns out at some point I was doing something with one of the enriching chambers, the advanced enriching factory here, and I forgot to turn back on auto eject. And so all of the machines have just been backstuffed with things, and that probably means we're going to have a big hit on our power supply. Or we can actually get a pretty good check and see how our power supply is doing at the moment. Are we keeping up with demand? We're breaking even. Hi, Alana. You want to walk exactly where I'm standing? Thank you. That's pretty good. That probably means that one of the big things that I want to do today, we're at the right point to do it, because I want to just have a look at upgrading some of the machines and just running around and doing some tweaks and things to some of the stuff that I've built and then just left alone. And so some potential tidying up. Yeah, some tweaks and changes and things. One thing that would be very nice if villagers didn't shut the door in my face every 5 seconds. One of the other things I'm going to look at doing. That's right. I need a couple more. Let's not stand in front of the train like some of the fine villagers that we have going on here. One of the things that I want to do is set up the redstone controls on the farm over there so that it doesn't spawn monsters when it doesn't need the fluid. Because I figure that's a sensible thing to have a look at. It's gonna spawn all the time. We know that. That's it's spawning regardless of if I'm here. If it's... Okay, so it's currently set to if it gets a redstone signal. Okay. Just need to be really careful not to break it. Just don't remember how to... I don't think it matters if I break it with a regular pick at this point, but I don't want to give it a shot. So, at the moment... I'm going to simulate this with a redstone signal. You are going to be output a strong signal if you are getting a signal on white, and you're going to read that. So you should be getting a signal, and that means you are spawning mobs. Okay. So I want to detect if there's fluid. How much fluid do these things hold? 256,000. So I want to detect if there's 255,000. So I can do that with a fluid card on sensor mode. I'm just going to need some filters. Yes, you heard. Filters. I think that's going to need to be counting filters. Luckily, I have one. And they are not incredibly difficult to craft. Although I'm not auto-crafting either of these. No, I am crafting basic filters. Probably should set up observer and counting filter. Just so that, you know, again, we're doing updates, we're doing base maintenance, we're doing the things that we should be doing. Just gonna do a couple of little projects is my plan for the day. So I want you to be a sensor. You can be a sensor giving us a pink signal. Itchy. And I want you to be sensing pink slime. And I want you to round off. $25 buckets. 256,000 millibuckets. So you should be 250 buckets. Might be a little while. Don't think I can go faster than 1 bucket at a time. I might get sick of clicking before we get there. $250 buckets. 255 buckets. And then also on the down over here, you're going to be a sensor card on... Do we have a brown channel? Oops. You're going to be a sensor card for meat. Liquid meat. Oh no, I meant you're going to be brown, aren't you? Give me a better way of doing this. Okay. So, redstone output cards. You're going to output on pink, and you're going to output on brown. I need the laser wrench. You are going to connect to you, and also, let's go to you. Actually, I've changed my mind. You don't connect to you. No. Because this needs to turn on when one of these turns off. We don't have OR. Do we have OR gates in any mods? Elongated. What are you getting? What are you picking up there that I'm not seeing? Oh, fudge. Okay, so if my very quick research is correct, make sure you're giving a strong signal and you're giving a strong signal. Excellent. Except that's not what I want, is it? Because I want you to turn on when either of these turn off. Is that a Zor? Only when one lever is off and one lever is on. If both are on or off. Am I making this too complex? I probably am. That's the sort of thing I do. Not gate. That sounds like what I want, is I wanted to reverse this signal. So if I get a redstone torch, I could get through this door. I can then get a redstone. And then on the up, you are now on the pink channel. And I can take that redstone card. And if I'm doing this right, you're not going to run until I need one of these. Let me grab a tank and make sure that this is going to work out how I want it to. How's my meat feeder looking? Actually, let's fill up Jen's favorite thing that I made, the meat feeder. See what happens when this fills up. Or do I just... Do I just need to move these back to reverse their signals? I'll come back to that in a bit. I think I'm right, though. He said, I'll come back to this, and then immediately did not. So if I change this to the north, I put a block here. I change this to the north. I put a block here. And that's the wrong thing. I didn't want to place that. And that can go away for now. I put a redstone here and here, and a redstone between them, and then I put the reader there detecting that. That should run, because this will turn on, which will turn this torch off, which will turn this redstone off. Think I did the thing right. We'll find out soon. Right, okay. One task down. Pop this away, this way. Those can go away for now. That can go away for now. Meat feeder can go back on the head. How's the energy doing? Perfectly fine. Still being a little used. Are we still processing down here? We are not. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the upgrades. I'm kind of curious if we can just double the upgrades that we have at the moment. So I think we've got 2 in most of these. Don't know if we can go all the way with them yet. But that would be 6, 12, 24 upgrades of each type. So that would be energy upgrades. Let's get another 12 of those. And speed upgrades. Let's get another 12 of those. Because it looks like last time I did half of what I need to fully upgrade that line of machines. So this is going to need 2, 4, 6, and then, yeah. How's that crafting going? Done. Right. That's the upgrading done. Let's see if our energy can handle that. I'm guessing, gonna guess, answer's probably gonna be no. But we might not be far off. We can probably make a bigger buffer. So let's go down and do a little spot of mining. Also, maybe we'll get real lucky and run across a spawner somewhere. Huh. Or we'll just find an underground lava lake. Son of a biscuit. Small skeletons are a pain. The other thing I want to have a quick look at doing is see if I can set up a pickaxe, a system to put down these ore blocks I keep getting from randomly digging. And turning them into something useful for processing. That should do nicely. Glad I haven't accidentally put the temp pad away. Who's stolen the corner of my fences? That can go away. Temp pad can go in its proper place. Silk touch pick can go in there and I'll promptly forget about it. Okay, we're not keeping up the oxygen needs. How's the power looking, though? We're draining, but it's not super fast. It does appear to be picking up a little bit, though. Okay, we need to speed up the oxygen. But that's fully upgraded. So I think we're going to need another buffer. Chemical tanks, they're a thing. And we have one. See about upgrading this chemical tank, because I assume chemical tanks can hold oxygen. Seems a pretty good bet. Oxygen is a chemical after all. Let's get a factory installer for that thing. Tier upgrade. 1 basic and 3 advanced. You are going to become one of them. That's going to get a lot of refined dust going, isn't it? I can cope with that. And then if I... gases eject on. Do you not... oh, you're not accepting from that side. So that should give us a much bigger buffer for the oxygen. Hydrogen chloride we're not doing too problematically with, but we've also not got any upgrades. Wait, can you do gas upgrades? You can. Let's also do that thing. Also, let's sleep. Gas upgrade. And then I'm going to need patterns. and iron dust. So let's get 16 gas upgrades. And I'm also going to grab 8, 16, 24 speed and energy upgrades. And you can have some, and you can have some. And now we'll still have a giant buffer of oxygen. Because let's face it, oxygen is free. Oxygen is power at the moment, and we're getting power for free. We are getting low on power. I talk a big game about my power. I suppose I could do another layer of them. What I really need is to have that running exclusively to make the uranium. Well, that ain't good. On the plus side, this is working. Go me. On the downside, someone's shooting me. I don't like that. They're on fire, though, so... I feel that's a problem that's going to solve itself. Iron forged tunic of stubbornness. These are all fully upgraded. Is there anything better we can... Anything else we can do for power gen? Mechanism. mechanism generators. That generator that uses the heat of lava or other burnable resources to produce energy. Gas burning does more. Or gas burning stores more. See how much that produces. Ah. Problem. Yeah. I need to get some power into the cube so that I can actually get the machines running. Oh boy. Eggs. Whoop. We got a problem with eggs. We don't have any eggs. Well, not there. Okay, we don't seem to actually be having trouble with eggs. Just at the moment we're having trouble with all forms of power. Just turn that off for a few minutes because we need to rebuild our power reserves and check some new power supply options. Also remember to avoid the hole in the ground next to the elevator. So the heat generator. Let's see about getting a few of these. They're called my first generator. I'm not feeling a lot of hope for them being a good power source. Wait for these fluid cards. Fluid card. What do you guys insert on white? Yep. I can't click on the node. Okay. When that fluid tank gets some lava in it, we should get some lava down here. 408, and this is outputting 640 RF. Those are the same thing? Hmm. And if I can get these to line up, and was it this way? No. Now I'm stuck in the corner. Phil, if Sean were here, he'd have a song for that. Gonna need some energy conduits. What are they called? Cables. And let's get another flux plug. Missing obsidian. We don't. Of course we don't have obsidian. We've just used it all up, filling that machine that I said that we could definitely run still. Oh, it's fine. Just anything. Do we have a washing set up yet? Lena, she cooked herself. Francis, I've no idea how you killed yourself, Francis. Need to keep working on power. Yeah, we're not. We are washing stuff down here, aren't we? Yes. There. Ow. Ow. Leave that there for a moment. Where'd you go? Oh. Andy. $5,300. Is that some sort of limit we're hitting? Really should put some better stairs in. Put some better stairs in and not immediately under the wall. I'll work out better access to that at some point, or I'll ask Jen too. Is it that this cube is only capable of taking in 5,000 at a time? It says max input 102.40. We are still losing power. What? That's bizarre. Can I make the fluid tank on the train bigger, do we think? I know it's going to help with the speed that we're processing the lava. But it will help with the backlog. Or it would do if we still had the power to run the system. Can't help but feel slightly that something down there is using up more power than it should. Dang it. Does that work? So I think it views all of the tanks on the train as one tank, even if they are all separated out like that. So at the very least that might let it bring back some more lava for next trip. Oh, where's the lead? Wait, I had one in my bag. No, don't come this way. Where's the train schedule gone? Travel station. Cargo inactivity 5 seconds. Or wait 5 minutes. Travel to station, nether station. Wait 5 minutes or cargo inactivity for 5 seconds. Oh, train. It fits through the portal still, at least. Just want to see if this works. Hopefully it won't take 5 minutes. Let's go and have a quick look. Can I build a solar generator? Or more accurately, can I get my system to build? Solar generators need solar panels. And then the advanced solar generator. And that's all things that can be crafted in a crafting table. It is filling it up. Are you factory station? Which station are you? Oh. Well, that's a problem. Luckily, I've got my tempad. How did that break? I do have my emergency flint and steel in the bag as well. Please reconnect to the right place. Flint and steel. Please reconnect. And which station are you? You are Overworld. Away we go. So it's bringing a lot more lava now. Let's hope that helps. What are we using our power on? Thermal heat is doing something. And flux point at -1265, 227. Minus. This network. ideal. How's our... Not going to be going anywhere, is it? Because we've not got the power to run the machines down here. We've not got the power to run the machines to make the thing that will hopefully get us more power. Well, I tried to do upgrades to the base, and all I've done is mess everything up. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what is mid-tier power in mechanism? Because there has to be something between lava gen and the nuclear power plant, surely. Just go and stick this next to where the lava is, because I know this area is chunk loaded. Gonna need some more cables. I wonder if this will be enough to at least somewhat tide the power over. One more. Yep, chunk loaded. 512 power. We are gaining again. So hopefully between that influx of new solar power and the repeated new lava power and the fact that we've stopped burning a load of power to make so much oxygen, that was a big buffer. That was too big of a buffer. Hopefully we can keep the net gain up. If we can't, I might have to look at just some more solar. If I get another 4. It's going to burn some of the power that we have making the things to possibly get us enough power to maintain. But it would be nice to maintain so that I've got the time to build the nuclear power plant. And then I can switch over the solar power to just producing the power for the production line. Because obviously the big thing is we don't want production line power to be at a point where it randomly turns off. Oh, 4. How is it producing 102 and out 204? So can I still upgrade those? Okay, yeah, I can't grade them at a click, but it looks like they're enough pipe, enough cable support to get the power out of the solar generators. I think we're breaking even. And you just get muffler upgrades. No way to upgrade the power you supply. What about dynamos? What other dynamos do we have? Gourmand? I don't think they ever create much more power. Well, I suppose the answer to this and other questions, but mostly this big question, is next time I'm going to look at switching this new set of solar panels. I'll take this over to where we're building the nuclear power plant, and I will set up a system over there to process uranium into fissile fuel and start building up fissile fuel reserves. Hopefully, with some of the machines now not running that were running, the power supply that we did have, coupled with our new solar generators, will be enough to rebuild our buffers of power. Obviously, the solar generators will only run during the day. The lava generators will only run when there's lava there, which apparently we are not generating lava fast enough. One more. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. One short. One power cable short. So yeah, I'll be back next time. If I'm doing this next week, we will continue with this conundrum of the power. Because I think clearly we are at a point where I'm going to need to be generating more power. If we're not doing this, we'll be doing something different, is the obvious sentence that I just said. But stay tuned for that. We also have a Discord channel that you can join to chat with us about the games that we're playing and the things that we're doing. I've been posting a lot of the food I've been cooking recently because I've just started using the HelloFresh meal delivery service. So there's a lot of very nice looking meals that I've been cooking myself. We also have a YouTube channel that you can go to catch all of our previous videos and all of the other stuff that we do on YouTube. There is some YouTube exclusive stuff going up at the moment, so if you're not following us on YouTube, you should be, and you should ring the little bell to get notifications as to when new videos go live and new things are available on there. We also have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to for all of the good stuff that we do. All sorts of stuff on our website, written content, videos, audio. The FBF podcast network can be found through our website. And links to that Discord and the YouTube channel so that you can find your way there. We have the following streams coming up. Tomorrow night, hopefully, if he's feeling up for it, that Foxboy will be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. On Sunday, Dungeon of the Mad Mage continues as the group have found a way deeper into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage and are going to explore and find out what they find. I think Monday next week, we are actually going to have Marvel Midnight Suns. We shifted it around this week, and then I was real tired yesterday and decided not to stream. And then, as I say, we'll be back with some more FBF-related Minecraft content next week, whether it is more of this series or us starting something a little bit different. Tune in to find out. But for now, I think we're just gonna not do what we normally do and raid out. We're gonna just stop. We're gonna do something a bit different and stop. So good night, guys.